What are your thoughts about this regional, the field you're in?
Obviously, going to LSU, you feel like you're going to one of the more hostile environments in college baseball, so maybe that's good. I feel like being a number 2 seed is somewhere we thought we'd probably end up, it's a good regional, obviously with LSU, and we'll have our hands full, and we just need to go down there and play well, and generally when you go in places you haven't been, and you get to get down there early and make some adjustments, so we're looking forward to it.
I know you haven't played LSU, but do you have any familiarity with anybody down there?
Not yet. But we will. I've seen them on TV, but we'll get a good scouting report, and we'll be prepared for what they have. I know their starting pitching is outstanding. They got a lot of speed. Like I said, I think their environment, and their ballpark is something that's pretty impressive, and we'll have to be able to handle that.
Does last year or previous years of going through this, how does that help you guys get ready for something like this?
Well, I hope it helps us. We went to Florida a couple years ago, who's the number 3 national seed, and we've had some tough draws. Anytime you go to an SEC school this late in the year is a tough draw. And so I think that being there is helpful. Going to Florida, we went to Virginia. I think our guys will handle it fine. You just got to play the game. We got to play well, and like I said yesterday, wherever they send us, we'll go, and hopefully we'll play good baseball. And that's the key to the whole thing, is to play well.
SEC, a different style of baseball than the Pac-12?
Well, I don't know if it's a different style. I think that they're certainly not laying down as many bunts and trying to play as much small ball, because their ballparks are more conducive to hitting the ball at the ballpark. I think they look for power arms. You got Gosman, the kid that we recruited as their number 1 guy. He's about as good as anybody in the country. So, we got our hands full. We good?
There's a loud groan when Oregon got that national seed. Were you surprised by that?
I think that I don't know what the criteria is to be a national seed or not. You certainly could probably be 5 other schools in the country that are saying, hey, how do we finish in front of them and not be a national seed, or how's our RPI higher? I really don't know, and my concern is Oregon State, and I think just getting done playing them and that kind of deal probably is still part of that emotion from the players. But good for them. We don't spend a lot of time worried about what other people do. I think that the problem with the NCAA, as I said the other day, is a lot of decisions are made before the season's over, and we feel like we could be sitting where Stanford is, 18-12 and hosting a regional, and we're not. And they were in a lot better shape than we were when the committee convened, and that's the way it is. There's years we've had pretty good draw too. So, I just think that you have to go out and worry about yourself and win ball games.
What kind of confidence does it give the guys knowing that the number 2 seed, you took 2 out of 3 from, and you swept the number 5 seed?
Yeah, well, that's a great point. We've got 2 national seeds that we won the series against, and obviously Stanford is a host team, and we took the series from them. Oregon's a host team. We swept them. So hopefully our guys can say, hey, we can play with anybody in the country, and it might be a little tougher environment than playing in Baton Rouge and Corvallis, but we're going to have to handle that too.
How do you feel the confidence team coming off a big series compared to years past, or maybe weren't so strong at the end of the year?
Hopefully that's something that we can really build on, the momentum of winning 3 against a national seed, and doing it in pretty good style, and just knowing we're going down to play a great club and there's more than that too. Every team that gets in the tournament, I think, is probably somebody you're going to have to contend with, and it happens to be LSU's regional, so we're talking about them quite a bit, but we're going to have to worry about the first game and try to win the first ball game.
In your experience, does momentum count for a whole lot heading into the postseason?
Yeah, I think so. There's times, I think in 07, we had no momentum at all, and then the last weekend we got huge momentum, going down and winning 2 out of 3 at UCLA and getting in, and that really carried over. I don't think that coasting into the postseason is exactly what you're looking for, but I can't think of us being in any better situation as far as starting the postseason the way we ended the regular season. All right, guys. Thank you.